I ran the air conditioner for about almost 2 hours while I was driving. Even though the spider panel here says that it's only got 10% power, the battery, the app that connects to the batteries says it's about 82%. So I should be able to run the air conditioner for about 10 hours on batteries. So I don't think this issue with the spider panel will affect anything. It's not going to shut it off if it gets to zero because the batteries are still have power. So hey there, tumbleweeds. Do I look a bit flustered? It's because it took me forever to get the trailer hooked up. I just kept missing it by that much. But it's all hooked up now. We're in Albuquerque. We stayed at Enchanted Trails RV Park, which has lots of vintage travel trailers and vintage cars in the parking lot. You can look at and tour them, but you can't stay in them. You used to be able to, but they said they had too much damage, so they quit doing it. But the inside has a lot of antique furniture and appliances, and it's pretty cool. So, and it's not very expensive, but less than $45 a night I paid. But it's too hot here. It was overcast all day yesterday, thankfully, or it would have been pretty unbearable. So we are headed to higher ground, going to over 8,000 feet and stay a couple of nights, and then I really don't know what I'm going to do. But I do want to tell you how my new batteries are doing. I upgraded from 200 amp hours to 900 amp hours, and I can run the air conditioner without running the generator or being connected to short power now. So there's a lot of little quirky things with that. Basically, I want to tell you that I am very pleased with this upgrade. I went from two 100 amp hour lithium batteries to three 300 amp hour lithium batteries. And I also had some wiring changed so that I could run my air conditioner on the batteries, which is a huge game changer for me. I often stop out Walmart or a restaurant maybe, and I leave Chia in the van during those times. But if it's too hot outside, which it typically is in summertime, I don't really feel comfortable leaving her, so that is a big issue when I need to do grocery shopping in the afternoon, or if I want to go eat dinner somewhere and it's kind of hot in the afternoon. Now I can run the air conditioner for Chia and keep her nice and cool, and I can let it run for a pretty long time. I'll show you the app in a little bit that actually tells me how much time I have left on the batteries. So according to the app, I can run the air conditioner for about 10 hours before it runs out of juice. I will probably never ever do that, but my generator has over 800 hours on it, so I'm trying to avoid having to run that generator. Plus, you can't really do that in populated areas because it's a bit loud. Although it is a quiet one, it's an Onan, but still, I never felt comfortable running the generator in like a Walmart parking lot or whatever. So, yeah, just being able to leave Chia in the van with air conditioning running without having to run the generator is a huge game changer for me. So I'll show you in a little bit what the new setup looks like. It's lost quite a bit of storage space in the back of the van, but it's totally worth it to me. Plus I have my cargo trailer, so whatever I have, I had my art supplies back there, so I just put them in the cargo trailer. So some things that were done to allow the air conditioner to run. Typically you would use a soft start, and those are anywhere from $300 to $500. I don't know what kind I would need, but I did a little bit of research to see that it would have cost me that much. What the guy did was he just changed around some wiring so that the huge draw on power from the air conditioner, he switched that to where the induction cooktop was, which also takes a huge amount of power when it starts up. So that is how the air conditioner is able to start up just on batteries. Now, that does mean that I cannot run the induction cooktop and the air conditioner when boondocking. I have to be plugged into shore power or run the generator if I want to run both of those at the same time. So in my previous setup, I could not run the induction cooktop or the microwave at the same time. So now I cannot run the air conditioner and the microwave at the same time, even on shore power. So that's no big, huge deal either. I just turn the air conditioner off for however many minutes I need to run the microwave, and then I turn it back on again. So another issue is the spider panel, where I can it collects all the data for the van, including the battery monitoring. It is not accurate any longer, and I understand that it could be fixed by putting in multiple shunts. However, those are expensive too. So I just use the Vatrare, that's the type of batteries I have, Vatrare app, to monitor the batteries with, and it actually gives a whole lot more information than the spider panel did. So I have no issues with that not working properly anymore because I have more accurate information. I'm going to show you the batteries. They're under the bed, which is also a retractable sofa, but I leave it down in bed mode all the time. So previously there were two 100 amp lithium batteries back here, and you can see that there was a little box right there, and it had a metal cover over it to protect the batteries, and that box was not big enough for the new batteries, so that had to be cut, and the batteries had to be extended out into the back of the van. So I lost storage. I used to be able to store plastic bins all under the bed there. So I lost that storage space, but I can still put my hose and my electric cable back here, which is a lot more convenient when I stay at a campground that won't let me park my cargo trailer in my site. So I still have access to those things without having to haul them back and forth. So that is the one kind of thing that I'm the least happy with, but it's not, it's still totally worth it to be able to run the air conditioner on the batteries. I have to take care of my little Chi-Chi. Sorry for the glare. So the spider panel shows 100% on the batteries, and the Vatrare app also shows 100%, and they show in standby mode because we're connected to shore power here. So I'm going to go disconnect the shore power and run the air conditioner and show you the difference in the data for the battery on the spotter panel versus the Vertrek app. So I'm going to turn off the power. And I'm going to disconnect the power cable. And I'll show you that it should be running on the inverter now. And yes, it is running on the inverter. The air conditioner is still running. So we're going to let it run for a little while, and then we'll check the difference in the data on the Spider panel versus the Vertrek app. I let it run for a little while until the amp usage on the Spider panel showed minus 52 to minus 56 amps, and then looked at the Vertrek app, and it showed I had anywhere from 11, a little over 11 to 10 plus hours left on the battery.
Like a tumbleweed, like a tumbleweed, she goes where the wind